Adam, happy Friday. How are you doing?
Good afternoon. Yeah, good to be back in the pub. Been a couple of weeks off, so
a couple of weeks off. Yeah, back in the pub, where you belong. So, another week of HubSpot updates. So this is the pub product update briefing. We're Matt and Adam from an agency called Unmatched. We're a diamond tier HubSpot solutions partner based in Bury St Edmunds, Suffolk, UK. So what we do in this one, it's going to be about 10 minutes, if that, of all the best HubSpot updates this week that you need to know about. So on the agenda today, business card scanner enhancements, create a list from the index page, real-time AI-powered duplicate checking, which is cool, create quotes from contacts and companies, deal insights customization, and lots of permissions, Adam, which has got us quite excited. So without kind of further ado, we're going to have a look at the business card scanner improvements that are coming on the way. So let's bring that into the stream here. So business card scanner, have you used this at an event, Adam, before or anything?
I haven't personally used it, but I've seen it in use, and it seemed to work before. So to see it being enhanced is only a good thing. And I actually think this is quite an underrated tool within HubSpot that maybe some people don't even know exists. So obviously the premise of it is you can scan a business card and it adds those contacts details straight into your HubSpot. And I think one of the new additions is that you can do it from business cards you may have already taken a photo of, so you don't actually have to scan a live one. You can just use one from your photo gallery.
Yeah, that is going to be good. So if you've taken a snap of one because the person only had one business card or something like that, you don't want to get your HubSpot app out and look a bit awkward. So I think that's a nice improvement. Visual confirmation, so the card's going to be at the top, and you can edit the properties because beforehand you just had to accept what the AI, discovered, and you couldn't edit it, and then you had to go into HubSpot and edit it afterwards. So I think that's quite a nice improvement, especially to reps on the move. Brilliant. Next on the agenda is creating a list from an index page. So if you're on the index page, which is kind of the Excel style view of all your contacts, companies, deals, all that type of stuff, and you want to just whack them into a list, you had to create the list beforehand and then add them to the list afterwards. However, the new feature here, create new list. How simple is that?
Indeed, yeah. You're a HubSpot nerd when this was the one I got most excited about, because the amount of times you go to add to list and you think, oh, haven't created the list, go and create the list, and then you go back to it to be able to just do it all from within the same place is great.
Yeah, I love this, and it's just going to make life so easy for for people, just from one place, basically. Like all the kind of sub tools in HubSpot are becoming a bit hidden because they're just building so much into the index pages and workspaces. So I quite like this. Update. Okay, next on our agenda is real-time AI-powered duplicate checks for contacts and companies. Bit of a mouthful, but Adam, what does it do?
It's using AI to basically constantly, as I understand it, to check for duplicates rather than, I believe before it's like once a day.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be a product update briefing without AI. So this is this week's AI update. Yeah, it's a good one, to be fair.
Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah, so just to note, you still have to do the merging and stuff manually. Obviously, a couple of weeks ago or last week, there was an update about doing it automatically for certain kind of criteria, first name, last name, and phone number, etc., being exactly the same. So not sure how that kind of pairs into that just yet. But you can see here, this is going to be in real time. So there's no more updating it every day. Again, a really good one for Ops Pro, Ops Enterprise. So beforehand, obviously, even if you're an Ops starter, you'd be able to have a look at the Managed Duplicates tool and do them one by one. You can then do them en masse in Pro and Enterprise. But obviously, Enterprise giving you up to 10,000 pairs, whereas a Pro only gives you 5,000. So for big enterprise portals, you want a HubSpot Ops Hub Enterprise. So it's a good looking one. This one, I like it. So next one on the agenda is creating quotes. So I haven't actually got this one up because I'm ill prepared. So you can see here. So actually, this is the customized quote email one, which is actually something we didn't talk about last week. So having quotes kind of being able to be sent from, so it's actually doing the quote email for you. But the one that we did want to talk about is this one that's just kind of sneaked in a couple of days ago. So do you want to walk us through this one, Adam?
Yeah, I was a bit nervy when I first saw this because I thought it was dangerous territory to be able to create quotes not within a deal, because you ideally want to keep your quote associated to the deal. But all that this is doing is that you can create quotes from either your contact or company record page. But the first thing you have to do is select a deal. So it's still keeping everything linked together. It's just giving you an option of doing it in another place, basically saving you a few clicks having to go into the deal.
So it's basically a hot link into creating it from the quote and from the contact or company instead.
Yeah,
great. Looks like a good one. Next on the list is something that a lot of people hate and wants to be able to edit for ages, and that is the insights. So on a deal, you get this little banner here of insights, and HubSpot have decided, or had decided in the past, that these values are the things you most cared about. But no, not anymore. You can now hit this little cog icon, and it will then, you can then amend your own insights. And this is interesting. We were just discussing before the call on a per view basis, Adam, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I think the great addition. I was probably in the camp of hide insights before, but now that you can make it personalized to the view that you're looking at, I think it's really good. Obviously, you just mentioned there we haven't actually got access ourselves to the beta yet, so I'm interested to see if when I send somebody a view where I've added insights into it, do the insights carry across when you send the view, or are the insights personal to you? So as soon as we get access, I'll be keen to take a look at that.
Yeah, likewise. I think that's gonna be really good. Interestingly, you can only add insights or tweak the insights to deals that you own, so you can't edit insights for views that other people own. Probably super admins will be able to override that, I'd imagine, but yeah, we'll see. So this is a really nice update. Makes the insights actually useful for most people. So yeah, we like this one a lot. Last but not least on our agenda today is 2 new permission sets coming in that have just come in. So we've got here create permissions. So being able to create is now it's a permission by itself, which I always feel like it's always been there, but it can't have been if they're kind of putting this here. Just feel like it's just sneaked in and I've never noticed it. But the other one as well is merge permissions, which Adam, for enterprise clients, this is going to be quite key, right?
Definitely, yeah. Being able to restrict who can and can't merge, I think, will be very handy, especially for like your larger organizations. But yeah, the permissions just grow and grow each week, it seems.
Yeah, absolutely. And the other one that we were going to mention is this new one that's just kind of gone live as well. So you now have the ability to restrict install and uninstall permissions from the app marketplace. So that permission that was just install apps or uninstall, you now have the permission to give people give them the ability to uninstall or install independently. Can you think of a use case for that?
I guess perhaps you'd only want a super admin doing the uninstalling in case an individual user thinks they're just uninstalling it from themselves and they're actually uninstalling it from the whole account. But yeah, obviously this is quite a good security feature in a sense, in that you can kind of put some protection or better protection around your apps.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Having only maybe one, having some users who can have almost like a sub-admin type permission set, and then the ability to keep maybe uninstall like locks, like you said, because I think that would be the key one. Okay, some great new updates then, Adam, this week. Anyone favorite that stands out?
I think, as I say, sadly, my favorite one has been able to now create add to a list, but create the list within the index page. How about yourself?
Yeah. I think so as well. I think that is the best one. I do see the benefit of the business card scanner and the real-time AI-powered duplicate checking as well. So, well, that's it for the pub today. A pretty quiet week by HubSpot standards, but usually what happens is we record it and then 10 minutes later a load of new updates come out. So we'll see you guys next week at the pub. Have a good weekend.
Matt.
Cheers.
Cheers. Bye.